Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to edit boot configuration in BIOS on Dell 6320 Detachable. So once you're in BIOS, and if you don't know how to enter it, there's a video on our channel on how to enter BIOS on Dell 6320 Detachable. Once you're in that, you can just go into boot configuration on this left bar, and then here is your boot sequence. So you can enable or disable the devices in the boot sequence. As you can see here, you can disable, for example, Windows Boot Manager. So when that's disabled, then it will boot me into UEFI. You can change the order of the boot sequence, so the first ones are at the top are gonna be checked first, and if that device doesn't boot, then it's gonna go to the lower ones. And that's how you change the boot order, like that. You can also delete some boot options or add boot options by clicking on Add Boot Option. Then you can select File, so browse for file, and then you can select different files. Or if you have a USB attached, then you will be able to find it here as well. Then you can set the name for it and click on Add Boot Option. I'm not gonna do it, I'm gonna just click on Cancel. And this is how you adjust the boot sequence. You can also go down and find Enable PXE Boot Priority. So when that's enabled, then if a PXE boot option is detected, it will be added to the top of the boot sequence. And here are some secure boot options and other things. And also, I'm gonna show you a way how to select a boot device once. So if you don't want to change the boot sequence, just want to boot into another boot device just once, then I'm gonna show you that. But before, remember that after changing any settings in the BIOS, if you want to apply them, you need to click on Apply Changes, then click on OK. And now click on Exit. I'm gonna exit that. Then I'm gonna go into the one-time boot menu again. So let's wait until the device boots. Oh, I've done something wrong. Let's try again. Okay, it was my fault that the screen shows up, because you shouldn't press on the volume up button before the Dell logo shows. Because if you do, then it's gonna run this screen test, and we don't want that. But as you can see, I've just entered the one-time boot settings, which are also shown in the video on how to enter BIOS on our channel. And here, before clicking on the BIOS setup, you can find the boot devices, and to just change the boot device one time, you can just click on the boot device you want to choose. For example, I'm gonna choose Windows Boot Manager, and it's gonna boot me into Windows. That's all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.